Hello everybody and happy Monday. It is time for another episode of Mark's Monday Minutes in Portland Real Estate. It is Monday, May 22nd. So one more Monday left in the month. That'll be next weekend after Memorial Day. But I just thought I'd take a quick moment to point out this really cool new merchandise for Portland Cars and Coffee. We got new shirts this week for our crew. It's got our new logo. If you happen to be a fan of Big Daddy Roth, then you understand the graphics on this, the inspiration behind it. Anyway, let's get started with our week in summary on Portland real estate market. First of all, good news again. Listings, well, hold on, Mark, you're starting too early. I forgot my 3 points. That's right. First point, folks, you're going to see information on social media. The market data is probably biased, wrong, skewed. Come here for real data. Come here for accurate data. Come here for data that I can tell you where it comes from and you can understand the perspective. Second of all, interest rates, mortgage rates, yes, they're starting to creep back up because of a discussion of, that federal debt limit. Yeah, that's going to introduce some volatility into the market. So if you're buying, book a rate now. Lock your rate in now. Best advice. Third point, there are still more buyers than available homes. Why do we say that? 17+% of the homes went pending last week. They're going to keep going pending. Homes are selling just as quickly as they're coming to market. We're finally starting to see a few more homes than go pending because we're finally now the second week in a row over our January 1st start numbers. So let's start there. In fact, the number of active listings this week, 3,278. Yes, this is the second week in a row, finally, that we are over 3,000, which is where we were back in January 1st, the start of 2023. It's only taken us 4.5, almost 5 months to get back up to where we were in January. That doesn't make sense, but that's the reality of this unusual market. Now, the number of new homes this week, 667. This is fantastic. These are sellers putting their homes in the market, looking forward to capitalizing on all the buyers out there who are just salivating looking for homes. They're now going to go pending even more this week, I'll bet you. This week we had 527 homes go pending. I'll bet by next week we're over 550. That's just my guess. Now, this being a conservative guess, maybe closer to 575. Probably not 600, but I'm going to guess in the upper 500s. The number of sold homes in the last week, the homes that sold that went under contract a month or so ago, 407. These have been building now. Again, these are a month in arrears, so it takes time, but they've been tracking upwards as well, just like the pending homes and the new homes. The number of homes with a price adjustment in the last 45 days, 655. We are still under 20% homes on the market that have had a price adjustment. Again, national trends, as I say every week, have been tracking closer to 30 to 32%, so Portland is ahead of the market in that way. Again, these are homes that have had a price adjustment of at least $99 in the last 45 days. So that's how I track them, a little bit different than some of the other numbers perhaps. The number of coming soon homes that I can see that will be on the market in the next 21 days, 64 homes. Crazily enough, this is 3 weeks in a row of the same number, 64, 64, 64. Before then was 48, 56. So this is an indicator that there are more homes coming to market in the near future. Wonderful news for buyers. Now, let's talk about those garage homes, the homes with a 4-car garage or larger. We have 113 homes on the market currently, with 39 of them below $1 million, making them the affordable garage homes. Of these, 10 new listings, 5 of which are under $1 million. So half of the new homes this last week with a 4-car garage are in that affordable realm. The number of pending homes, 10 homes also went under contract, with 7 of those 10 being under $1 million. And the number of sold homes in the last week, 9, 6 of which being under $1 million. Now, there was also one home that went pending. It's one we've all been watching, $42 million. Yep, it went pending this week. Kudos to the listing agent and the buyer's agent on that one. We'll see. I believe that's the $42 million price if it were finished. It was the previously partially created home. Has a little bit of history behind it, if you will. Go look into Mark Waddles. Yeah, that's the history on the property. Beautiful house, beautiful property. Just a little encroachment into the waterway and got suspended the construction. Anyway, good to see that one. It will absolutely set the literal and probably figurative and possibly even literal new high water mark for a sale in the Portland metropolitan area. For homes, let's see. Homes that have sold in the last month with a 4-car garage, 25, 12 of them being a 4-car garage. Okay, now let's get into those 3 takeaways real quick. First of all, market data on social media is misleading. Now, I applaud our RMLS, our Regional Multiple Listing Service. They are now going to be putting out a weekly infographic, a 1-page quick summary of a few, 5, in fact, summary numbers. The challenge, and often what agents do is they take this, they copy it, they share it on their social media and say, hey, look, the market's going up, the market's going down, numbers are doing this, they're going here, they're going that way. Where you want to ask yourself, anytime you look at data report such as this, ask where the numbers come from. And I applaud RMLS for putting out this weekly summary. Normally we only see a monthly summary, then again agents copy and paste usually by about the 10th of the month once that data comes out. In this weekly summary, I applaud them that they're doing it. However, the data that single page represents is the entirety of their RMLS service area, from Astoria all the way out to the Wallowas, from Vancouver down to Ashland and Grants Pass. The market's a little bit different in Ashland and Grants Pass than it is in Portland, than it is in Vancouver, than it is out in Astoria, definitely out into the Wallowas. So although the market does change, it is not represented by that one quick snapshot. So I encourage you, as you're looking for market data, talk to a real estate professional, such as myself, who can give you that specific information to the neighborhood, the city, the area that you're looking in, to understand those market dynamics. That's how you make better decisions. That's how you come up with good information to know when to sell and for how much. Call me, Mark Scholes, at Portland Homes for Cars. I can help you and get you the answers with that accurate data. The second point, discussion of, again, the federal debt limit. This is just going to introduce volatility into the market and subsequent volatility in mortgage rates. So if you're looking to buy, lock it right now. Just lock it for the next couple weeks because, again, everybody's getting distracted by everything out there in the news right now about the federal debt limit. Finally, folks, homes are still selling. 17% of the active listings last week, that number went pending this week. So if you had a product, if you were a manufacturer and 17%, roughly 1 out of every 5 of your products you produced sold the first week, you'd be telling yourself, I need to put more items in production line. So that's how homes are. Buyers are buying, sellers, still a very good time to sell. If you're thinking about it, call me, Mark, at Portland Homes for Cars, 503-703-0618. Let's talk. I'm here to help you. Have a wonderful week. See you next week.